Most people overcomplicate mornings, long checklists, intense habits, endless pressure to win the morning. But here's the truth. You don't need an hour-long routine to set yourself up for a good day. In fact, science shows that even a few minutes spent intentionally in the morning can shape your mindset, energy, and resilience for the rest of the day. In this video, I'm going to show you why mornings matter more than you think and give you a simple 3-minute morning routine that actually works. Let's start with the bigger picture. Why do mornings matter? Studies in neuroscience, like those from Huberman, show what you do in the first 10 to 30 minutes after waking has a massive impact on your mental and emotional state. When you wake up, your brain is extremely neuroplastic, meaning it's more suggestible to the environment and your own thoughts. Like wet cement. Whatever you imprint on it early on sets the tone for the day. If the first thing you do is scroll through stressful news, check overwhelming emails, or mentally rehearse everything that's wrong, your brain locks into stress mode. But if you deliberately anchor positive, energizing thoughts early in the day, you prime your day for better mood regulation, more focus, and even stronger decision making. One research paper published in the journal Emotion found that people who generated positive emotions early in the day experienced resilience and better stress management later, even when the day got hard. So it's not about being perfect in the morning, it's about anchoring yourself, setting an emotional starting point that the rest of the day can build on. Now, if you've tried those intense, long morning routines, the ones with journaling, cold plunges, 10 different supplementations, you already know that they don't stick. And why is that? Because you're half asleep, you're overloaded, you're just living real life. Complicated routines then become another source of your failure and self-criticism. One of my clients I spoke to tried a 12-step morning ritual from a book they'd read. Within a week, they were dreading mornings. The reality is consistency beats complexity. A simple 3-minute foundation is way more powerful because it's actually doable. So here's a nice 3-minute routine that covers the 3 essential anchors your brain needs in the morning: physical energy, mental focus, emotional positivity. So first, a physical energy boost. The first thing your brain craves is movement. Research shows that even 30 seconds of light physical activity after waking up clears sleep inertia and boosts cognitive function. So stretch, shake out your arms, step outside if you can, and if that makes your body move, tell your brain, we're awake, it's time to engage the world. It also starts to trigger those dopamine pathways, your brain's motivational circuits. Next, mental focus. Take 1 minute to focus your mind intentionally. No phones, no to-do list, just one question. What's one thing I want to approach with energy today? It could be work, it could be showing up for a friend, it could be protecting your own inner peace. Setting a clear mental focus anchors your attention, otherwise your mind will default to reacting to whatever gets thrown at it. And thirdly, emotional positivity. This is where most people miss out. Spend 1 minute deliberately creating a positive emotional tone. Think of one thing that you could be grateful for, or visualize a moment that you're excited about. Even just standing in sunlight, if possible, triggers a serotonin release. Positive emotions early on aren't just nice. They biologically prime your brain for better learning, social connection, and emotional regulation throughout the day. In fact, one University of North Carolina study found that deliberately cultivating positive emotions literally expands cognitive resources. You think more creatively, you solve problems faster, and you handle stress better. So mornings don't have to be perfect. You don't need to have a millionaire's checklist to have a meaningful start. You just need to anchor your body, your mind, and your emotions just for 3 minutes. And if you do that consistently, the ripple effects will surprise you. So tomorrow morning, instead of grabbing your phone or rushing straight into stress, give yourself 3 minutes. Move, focus, anchor. Watch how differently your day begins to feel. If you found today's video helpful, make sure you hit subscribe. I share real-world strategies here every week to help you build a life that you're proud of. Thanks for being here, and here's to better mornings and better days ahead.